Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and this time we got a complete Auto World series video, which I've been doing as I've been completing series. So we got all the cars to show you, the set A, the set B, and the Ultra Reds from 2017 Premium Release 2. And it all starts with this beautiful Ford GT in Golf livery. Well, it's not licensed Golf livery, but it is, might as well be. They eventually did get the license for the Golf livery and put this car out with Golf livery, official Golf livery, but this counts anyway. So these are limited to $12.56 per car. So this one is limited to 1,256 pieces, this particular version, and this actually does fetch a decent amount of money on eBay nowadays, even though it's only about a year old. So the set A is $12.56, the set B is $12.56, and the Ultra Reds are limited to 75 pieces total. That's total over set A and set B. So there could be 37 or so or 38 or so on each card. All right, so 75 for the Ultra Reds. Each car that you're looking at is limited to $12.56. So this is the number one. This is set A, and this is in Golf livery for this Ford GT40. One of my favorite Auto World castings, and you just can't go wrong with it in Golf livery. I did hoard as many of these as possible when they came out, and I got a few after they came out as well. So I've got a few extras of these that I'm not going to let go of, but they are pretty sweet. So this is the one I've got loose, and there it is to take a look at. The next one's no slouch either. So this is set B in this kind of like white blue striping. Very, very cool car. I think I've got one duplicate of this hidden away somewhere, but just a really cool Ford. I love this Ford GT. This loose one's got some sort of hair in it from the production facility, whoever makes these. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. So these are very, very limited. You know, $12.56 is just not a high number for these basic cars. And then you get the Ultra Red of it, which is this one right here, which just looks pretty wild with red and orange. The number 7. So this is the Ultra Red for it, and these are limited to 75 pieces. So this is the toughest of these Ford GTs, the GT40s, Ultra Red to find. This is the toughest one to get in this colorway, and I think it's just pretty awesome. It's not it's not perfect. The little chrome lip around the wheels isn't perfect, but that's how it came in the package. So what can you do? Yeah, just try not to touch that chrome too much, and hopefully it'll be preserved for some time. And it just, no matter what, it's just a very, very good looking car. So I am glad to have that piece. There's only 75 of them out there, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so number 2 car in the series is this 1965 Ford 1967 Ford Mustang GT. This is the set A car in teal. This vehicle does have an opening hood. You can take a quick look there at the motor. There's a license plate, 390 GT. It's got this teal look with a teal interior. Very, very nice. Very, very well detailed. Just a really good color for this car, I think, and it does look really, really good. And then your set B car was this one in maroon. A lot of people got tricked into thinking this thing was an Ultra Red when it came out. It is not. It is maroon. It's more brown than it is red. And of course, still maintains the opening hood. All metal construction. Very, very good looking casting. I really like this casting from Auto World as well. I think it's a really, really nice one. And then, of course, you get the Ultra Red, which is this right here, the Ultra Red in this series. It's just an ultra red body. It's got a white stripe down here, which actually it shares its characteristics basically with the Set A car. So it has the teal interior from the Set A car and the white stripe on the bottom from the Set A car. Kind of similar to the way that this one is, how it's got the characteristics of the Set A car and not the Set B car. And I believe that's basically how this series flies. But there it is. So this is limited to 75 pieces. Very, very limited car. And just an excellent little casting. Excellent little ultra red. So that is your number 1 and 2. And then the third one in the series is the 1967 Chevelle SS. Here is the Set A, where we see it's all gloss black. Very nice looking gloss black. I love when Auto World does black cars. Just a really, really nice car. Black with the red striping. The hood opens, of course, on this one. Oops. See if I can get it back open there. There you go. There's the motor. And it just looks very, very good. So that was Set A. Set B was in red. Just a straight up enamel gloss red, which this car looks very nice in this color as well. Very, very good. Again, the hood of course opens and all that good stuff. There's a look at the base. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. And then the ultra red. The ultra red we're going to have to open up because I got this one carded still. Here it is. It's on the Set A card. Limited to 75 pieces. I'm going to go ahead and open up. This was the last ultra red I needed to complete this series. And thanks to my buddy on Instagram, SKDC_Murdermitten, we went ahead and got it. And here it is. So it's got the red interior from the Set A car, which makes sense, right? It actually has the red striping too on the side. So it's got like the regular red striping, just like the Set A car does. Just to take a look at those two. So that's what they did for this release, guys, was they basically took the Set A characteristics and they gave them to the ultra red, and that's how the ultra red looked, regardless whether it was on a Set A or a Set B card. And just a very beautiful Chevelle. I like this casting a lot too. They have used it a ton, so they could definitely take a break on it, but it is a nice looking car. Very, very nice looking car. So there is that one. And then let's see here, we're at number 4. Number 4 is one that a lot of people are a fan of, and that is the Chevy Kingswood Estate, the 1969 Chevy Kingswood Estate road trip with the wood paneling. Looks pretty good. Very, very cool. Of course, the hood opens to reveal a detailed engine bay. So here it is, and actually this one breaks the mold a little bit, and we'll get into that in just a second. So this is the Set A car, and then the Set B car was this one here. Okay, in butternut yellow. Road trip on the license plate. You can see production date code there, 3/15/2017. This one was 3/15/2017 as well. So here is that in butternut. And then the ultra red is this one here. So interestingly enough, this one actually doesn't take the interior from the blue one, which would have been Set A. It doesn't have an interior that matches this one either. It's just white plastic. So that's kind of interesting. So that kind of blows my theory out. Well, at least just for this one. Let's see what the production date code is on it. 3/15/2017, so same production date code on this one as well. Interesting. So here is that one right there. And it does kind of make sense that they would produce these all like almost on the same day, since there really isn't that many of them. So here's your Kingswood Estate in the Ultra Red variation. Awesome sauce. And then next up, we got another fan favorite, the Cadillac Eldorado. 1967 Cadillac Eldorado. This was the set A in a fairly stark white. It's almost a beige. It's not quite like super white. Let's see if we can see a date code on this one too. Hey, 3/15/2017. Interesting. So this one, of course, the hood does open as well, but on these big caddies, the hood doesn't open very far because it's so huge. And the way it's like curved in there. Let me see if I can get that open. There we go. That's as open as you're gonna get it. Kind of see the motor in there, but big caddy casting is pretty cool. Definitely dig it. This one's got a little paint flaw issue right there in the corner, some sort of imperfection in the paint, but it does look pretty good. Legendary is what the license plate says. So here it is in the set A release in white, and then the set B release was in black, which is just awesome. Black Cadillac. Very, very cool. I mean, this is a really cool set as it is. It's very limited. It's limited to that 1256 number. They never really got any more limited than this. So this is kind of a cool set to collect. They popped up in stores quick, and then they were gone immediately because there was really not many of them to be had. So both of these have black interiors, both the white one and the black one. So the Ultra Red, which is right here, again limited to 75 pieces, has a black interior as well. Legendary on the license plate again. Production date code 3/15/2017, 81. And there it is. So very, very nicely detailed, very awesome, very cool Cadillac. I definitely dig this casting. I think it's great. And Auto World did a great job on it, as they pretty much always do. And it's just a really heavy, substantial, very, very long car. All right, so there's that. And then lastly, we're going to have to open these because all three of them I have are carded. Let's see if we can get a quick look here. So this is the Modern Muscle 2017 Ford Mustang GT. We've got it first in your version A in silver. I'll go ahead and open it up. And set that there. Very cool. This casting's been released quite a bit as well. This is right before they improved the look of the headlights. So this is when they still had that kind of like just silver headlight. The motor detail on this is really nice though. There it is right there. Dongguan. I think that does say 3/15/2017. But there it is. Good look for that Mustang for sure. Horsepower. So there it is in silver. And then the version B is in blue. We'll go ahead and open that one up. And here it is in blue. Looks very nice in blue as well. Glossy black, horsepower. Very good look for it. Very cool. I do wish that Auto World would throw in a couple more modern cars. And hopefully they will as we go on. You know, the Silverado casting, the square body is coming up. So that's another older, but at least it's in the 80s and it's a truck, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then here is the Ultra Red. So it's the last one here. So this one does have the red interior. which matches the red interior from the Set A car. So it looks like the only one that was different was that Kingswood with a white interior. Now it's got me thinking that I should be looking for a variation of it with a different color interior, which Auto World has done some weird stuff like that in the past. Here is it in ultra red, looking very, very nice. Very, very cool. So really need to get it. So that is pretty awesome, guys. So that is going to be that whole 2017 Premium Release 2, which was an interesting series. It was basic. They only had Set A, Set B, and then the Ultra Reds. But let me know what your favorite casting is. And as you notice, they didn't do any white bases on the Ultra Reds. There's no red tires on the Ultra Reds. They are just, let's just get the whole Ultra Red family out here real quick for this. We'll zoom out a little bit to end this video. So here's the Kingswood, here's the Cadillac, here's the Mustang. So yeah, no white bases. Well, they did have one with a white interior. No red tires, nothing gimmicky about it. Just took the characteristics basically from the Set A car. That's definitely my favorite. And then went ahead and put them in to the Ultra Reds. So really awesome. So each one of those is only limited to 75 pieces, so I'm really glad to have them all. Other than that, obviously my favorite regular release out of this one is going to be this Ford GT, which they are coming out with another Golf one yet, this year yet. So this year, 2018. That'll be pretty interesting. So anyway, there's another complete Auto World series for you. All the Ultra Reds, all the regulars, the Sets A, Sets Bs, and yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good day.